awesome today because I'm doing awesome because I get to continue Sonic Adventure in Knuckles' storyline with you. So we do have a new level to go to immediately, but oh, actually, is this it?
Two stone statues. The door to the past.
That's pretty funny. I wanted to come here to get something unrelated to progress, but I think this is actually where we have to go to. But I'm just gonna leave this here for right now and then fly all the way over here. And as Knuckles, it's pretty neat to be able to just get this far without falling into the jungle. And we can just climb onto this wall too to find this.
Now you've got fighting gloves. To store up power, hold down the action button. Now you can do the maximum heat Knuckles attack.
I remembered this upgrade because I used to think it was the funnest thing. You just hold down the action button like the light said, and then... Oh, I just canceled it by holding down the jump button. That's funny. Or maybe you can't. Actually, can you only charge it for a certain amount of time? Oh no, okay, I canceled it with the jump button, but yeah, Knuckles is a lot slower. But once you're fully charged, you can let go of the action button to do this. Am I misremembering how to do this? It's a little embarrassing. Maybe you need an enemy close by. Well, anyway, we have to be here, so we're good. There's one more optional thing I want to find. And you know, even if I have no idea how the ability works and I don't remember how to do it properly, it does turn Knuckles' gloves golden, so that's worth any embarrassment of not knowing how things work. I think this is what I'm looking for. Good stuff. We can dig right here. To get some rings and a silver statue, which looks an awful lot like the golden statue at the beginning of that level. I think if we follow this path, we should be able to find out where we need to put it. Because I'm pretty sure we need to take it to that big temple in the middle where Lost World for Sonic, or Sonic's Lost World stage was. Nice, okay. Must be something like that, right? Yeah, perfect. So here goes the silver statue, which will then float and go in, and now... It's funny, I remember that silver statue being an emblem, but I think the emblem's probably somewhere else. It might not even be in the jungle. And I should have glided over this pitfall. But thankfully the ladder's right here, which we can just jump up and grab the rungs. Alright, and now we have the gold one and we know exactly where to take it. And we didn't fall through that time, that's what I was going for. That's the silver one. And now here goes the gold. Now why don't we just stand on this conspicuous platform? That's funny, the level in here at Lost World Stage 4, the level transition didn't load. And immediately our radar is giving us 2 emeralds to go after. The nice thing about playing as Knuckles is that we don't have to worry about moving these platforms like we did with Sonic. And we're losing it. I don't think it's in this alcove, but I'll use it to get higher. And hopefully not lose all my rings. very scary position with those spikes chomping down on us. Now we're somewhat close. Oh, there's our second one. And we could find... Oh, that seemed really close. Oh, it's in this enemy. And just like that, there's Lost World, and we are inside a box or some type of stone column. And now we're trapped forever, and Knuckles will never be able to continue his campaign. Oh, look at that cute little elephant.
Where am I? This is very strange.
I'm gonna assume we can't walk back into the... Yeah. Oh, we can actually. That's very interesting. I wasn't expecting to be able to do that. I've always been a little sad that they didn't model an interior to this temple, but anyway, there's nothing for us to see out here. It is neat how it lets us explore if we wanted to, though. But our goal is obviously to press forward and head to the altar, which looks very peaceful and not on fire, surrounded by a bunch of dead chows, so that's good. Always a plus.
I beg of you, hear me now. My father is coming here soon, and I fear what may happen. You must take everyone away from here. Oh, please. So, are you saying you can't leave this place? I understand. Let me talk to my father again. There must be a better way to do this. Don't worry, my friends. I won't let you down. I must do something quickly.
What? I'm back in front of the altar. This is beginning to blow my mind. Wait a minute, I remember. The broken pieces of the Master Emerald. I have to restore them to where they belong. It's still incomplete. I need to find the remaining pieces, wherever they are. Hey! Look! It's Eggman's flying fortress. That's where the rest of the pieces must be. I don't know where that ship is. Hey, isn't that one of Eggman's robots? I know. I'll follow it back to Eggman's base. Here I come, Eggman.
Knuckles has a very chance encounter with E102 Gamma, who we've seen very little of, as you'll recall. So now our goal is to get to the egg carrier, but you gotta love Knuckles' line in that cutscene. Getting transported to areas he's never seen through by a mystical force, saying, "This is beginning to blow my mind." I think it's out here, but just to be safe, I want to see. Oh yeah, okay, they want us to go back to the jungle. Honestly, I was not expecting, we are very close to finishing Knuckles' campaign. I forgot just how short it was. I guess that's why it's not as clear in my memory. There it is, Eggman's Robotnik land, or prototype Robotnik land, at least as I interpret it. And flying, we get a very clear look at it floating in the jungle there.
Just what I thought. Time to make a house call. Now we'll see who's so easily tricked. I can sense that the emeralds are here somewhere.
Now we'll see who's easily tricked. Knuckles, you fell for just Eggman just talking. He said one sentence to you and you fell for it.
What's going on? This thing's always changing.
To talk back about that CG cutscene a little bit. I always, every single time I see those, I can't help but wonder just how expensive those were to make at the time. Because those CG like that look so bare bones and basic now. It was so expensive back then, and I can't help but be reminded of the movie Event Horizon, which was a '90s sci-fi horror movie, where I'm not sure we can actually do anything here. Maybe if we jump straight up. No, I didn't think so. In that movie, there's a less than 1 minute shot of a space station, which I believe, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure cost a third of the film's entire budget. And of course the movie flopped in the box office, or at least did not do as well as they were hoping. And it just goes to show you, you'd think you would come to a realization where you're like, maybe we shouldn't spend that much money on what amounts to a very insignificant part of the movie. Especially when the same exact thing probably could have been accomplished just as effectively with miniatures, but that's a whole different thing. And here's an emblem that we absolutely could not have gotten as, maybe we could have gotten it as Tails, I can't remember if we really tried, but we definitely couldn't have gotten it as Sonic.
I sense the Master Emerald. It can't be far from here.
And inside here is the door to the Sky Deck, Knuckles' 5th and final action stage.
Either push or pull the lever to control the ship's tilt.
And in a very fun quote-unquote gimmick, we get to control which way the ship is tilting by grabbing onto this and pushing it. There we go, there's the tilt. And I just heard a bunch of enemies get destroyed by me doing that. Oh, or it's actually the cannons. You know, I absolutely did not recall being able to look in these hallways and seeing plans. That's kind of cute. Eggman's a bit of an interior decorator. Alright, so where is know what we have to do for that. And unfortunately, it requires us to go back to the, oh jeez. This tilt affects the controls more than you would want it to. So now we gotta climb back up and then push it forward, I think. Which will hopefully get that door to open. Here it is. Alright, forward. Oh, wait, actually, I think I want to do this instead. Pull it back. So let's try that. Yeah, to make the trash start falling out and the doors open. And there's a piece. Those are the emerald pieces that always took me the longest to figure out. Because ideally you would want them all to be out in the open or just in an enemy. Here's the second radar. And we already flew past it a little bit. Yeah, the tilt also, because I left it that way, flying in the opposite direction of the way the ship is turned. Oh, it's right there, isn't it? Alright. So now we gotta go back to the crane. And we're gonna have to tilt it to the, angle it to the right from where we're looking. Yeah, the tilt also affects the flying. And it makes you lose a lot of distance when you're flying, and also makes you fall faster too. It's a pretty big pain. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Let's get it back to standard here. Or get it back to neutral. Oh jeez, camera's not my friend. Okay, now it's back to neutral, and then I think we need to go do that. Nope, other way. I keep forgetting that it's inverted, actually. And this should take us to... Oh, we have to dig. At least I was right in that it's right here. Alright, one more to go, as Knuckles just said. And we haven't... I don't think we've gotten a radar blip for it yet. So it's either... Oh, well, we've got to destroy that cannon. So it's either somewhere at the very far end here, or we just missed it. Excuse me, enemy. So I'll just start to make my way over closer to the... It might be higher up. So I'll start to make my way back to the crane and see if we can't get a blip for it. Oh, there's one. Alright, unfortunately the direction we're oriented in is pretty rough. It's not near here either, huh? Okay, so we're pretty close to it right here, and that's going further away. Which means it's... Okay, yellow here. Is it right here? Yep. And we're good. Yeah, 4.5 minutes. That took quite some time, but 2 of my 3 required the changing the crane in different directions, so I'm happy I didn't have to do that for the 3rd one at least.
Now, to restore the Master Emerald. Huh?
Knuckles, you're sliding a little bit.
Oh no, not again. What is the meaning of this?
This is beginning to blow my mind.
Hey, what happened here?
I couldn't stop them. They came, and my father... I had no idea how bad this would turn out. I'm shocked.
Look! It's the emerald! Wait!
Very good, Knuckles. It was there the last time you were there, too.
Is this a dream? It's more like a nightmare.
just have to go out onto the bridge now.
I finally found all of the missing emerald pieces, but I still can't figure out that creepy monster. Huh? What's that?
So, just between you and me, they 100% directed Knuckles' voice actor to pretend that he was drowning for that, right? Because, like, that's the only way I can explain the noises that just came out of that voice actor's mouth.
Not again! I hate you! Hey, Sonic!
There you are, Knuckles. About time.
I will return!
Eggman, come back!
I'd better let Sonic handle it from here. He'll do okay. Now, I must return to Angel Island and the Master Emerald. No, it can't be! I guess he didn't get enough the first time. You can't stop me from restoring the Master Emerald.
And here we are with Chaos 6 again, so it basically works the exact same way. Except instead of Eggman throwing the ice bombs around, you just have them flying around, and then you hit them, and then he sucks them in. Although if he's close, you can just hit them, and I think instantly freeze him like we did with Sonic. Oh, that one messed with me. Let's see if he'll eat it. Oh no, it doesn't work. Just to add some difficulty with the fact that Knuckles can hover. He's gonna suck that one in. There's part of the stage floor that's missing, or the arena floor that's missing, which we can just hover over, but if we did fall in there, it would hurt us. Go ahead, Chaos. You know you want to. Oh, you're gonna do the jumping attack, okay. Which creates a shockwave we can easily avoid by flying over. There we go, and then after this there'll be one more. You know, I never tried the maximum heat Knuckles attack. Because I don't know how it works. Well, I did it that time, but that enemy was invincible, so why don't I finish off Chaos with it? Oh, okay, we haven't gotten to see this attack yet. It's a fun one. He puts these lines out or tentacles out to block your path and then tries to hit you with a big scythe tail. It's really cool looking, but once again, not that threatening. Let's just destroy some of these so he'll... Come on. He's not being very kind to us right now. Okay, do your jump attack again. Yeah, much like Chaos 4, it's just a matter of when his health gets low, he just isn't as cooperative when it comes to mechanics that let you deal damage. Hopefully that'll... Oh, he sucked me in. Well, we got to see what it looks like when you don't do it correctly. Why don't you do it again? Okay, or do that. Oh, is he gonna do the scythe form again? He is. Oh, maybe it'll be more effective this time. I remember the mechanics were getting caught on that a little bit different. I also like how you can see the Chaos Emeralds in a circle, and then they sort of change position when he's in that form. It's a neat animation. But if I just stand still, maybe that'll manipulate his... Nope. Oh man. Okay, maybe I have to be further away. Maybe that'll do it. Maybe that'll set him off and just... Wow, I have not been this disrespected by a boss in this game before in a very long time, I think. But, you know, still having fun. If only Eggman was throwing these at us so we could easily... Oh, you know what? I'm terrible. We could have been doing that. And there's the maximum heat attack. Wow, that was several minutes, I'm sorry. You did not deserve to have to sit through that. That was 4.5 minutes, actually, when we could have just thrown him right into his mouth, but hey.
Yeah, you're finished. What's left now is to return the Master Emerald safely to my island.
And as the egg carrier falls, I just want to apologize again. I cannot believe I had such a big brain fart forgetting how this fight works.
This should do it. Perfect. All is well now. The Master Emerald and the island have been restored. I'll probably be on this floating island forever. Guarding the Master Emerald again. I may not know the whole story behind this, but perhaps it's better that way. I'm at peace once more.
You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. You can't beat that lyrical miracle nonsense. Seriously though, I don't know what the original conception was behind giving or associating Knuckles and Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 with hip-hop, but I don't know why, but it just works so well with this character. And in this theme song, Specifically, there's a really fun like R&B chorus element to it as well, and it's great. So once again, just like Tales, 2 videos and the storyline is already done, and we're moving on to Amy next, which is pretty exciting. I actually like her storyline a significant amount because it's so separated from everything we've seen so far. I like that cutscene, or that screenshot of Knuckles climbing into the dirt. But we are just over the 30-minute mark, so in the next video we'll go ahead and start Amy's storyline. So thank you so much for watching. At the risk of apologizing way too much, but wow, I can't believe that Chaos 6 boss fight. It's because with Knuckles, or excuse me, with Sonic, all I had to do was just make sure that I jumped into them when they were inside Chaos already, so I completely forgot that there was even a mechanic where you have to toss them into the open mouth, but we still had fun, didn't we? I hope you did anyway. So take care of yourself, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video for Amy's storyline. We're halfway done now, which was pretty awesome. 3 of the 6 are done, so we are moving right along. Thanks a lot.